name is Jonathan Coburn. I'm from the Motorcycle Safety Associates.
So can you tell me about the new IBT course?
Yep. The IBT course came in on the 6th of December 2010. So anybody applying for a learner permit from then now has to complete an IBT course before they're legally entitled to ride on a public road. The IBT course is made up of, it's a minimum of 16 hours. It's made up of 4 modules. So module 1 is a 3-hour classroom base where we cover the likes of protective clothing, so explaining to you about the different markings on protective clothing, the different standards that you should expect to see on them. And then we move on and we introduce you to the bike, primary controls, secondary controls, and then we get you moving on to physically walking the bike, putting it on the centre stand, side stand, and then the startup procedure for the bike. But that's all done in the classroom environment. Module 2 then is a 5-hour compound section. And again, that's done where we physically get you on the bike and get you moving around. You'll do some slow speed maneuvers through cones and figure of eights. You'll have do some gear changing. You'll do some braking exercises. And then module 3 is a 2-hour classroom where we talk about the use of the mirrors, the different environments you're going to travel in, challenging road conditions and so on. And then the module 4 is the actual 6-hour on-road. The final module, which is it's introducing you to being on the road, the different types of junctions, hazards, roundabouts, staggered junctions, and just getting you comfortable with the whole procedure of being out there so you can be safe and enjoy yourself.
So what about someone like me that hasn't ridden for a few years? What sort of course would you recommend for myself?
If somebody hasn't ridden for a few years, I'd often recommend maybe a refresher course. So that could be either a day or it could be a couple of days. If it hasn't been too long, so maybe it's a little bit shorter than what you say, maybe consider doing an insurance assessment. And the insurance assessment would work to your benefit. So depending on what grade you get on it, it may entitle you to a medium or a large discount on your insurance premium. So the higher the standard of your riding is, the higher the grade you'll achieve, and the greater the discount you get from the insurance company themselves. So that's always an option you have. The likes of going back to the IBT course, it's compulsory now. You have to do it. You cannot legally ride on the road unless you've completed IBT. And in order for you to complete it, you have to do it with a registered ADI instructor who's also IBT approved. But for a guy like you who's been on the road before, that's no problem. A refresher course, upskill back to where you used to be, or maybe learn a few new skills, and look to try and get yourself as comfortable but as competent as you can, so that you really enjoy what you're doing. And of course, that's what it's all about, isn't it?
That's it. Getting out there.
Getting out there.
Thanks for that, Jonathan. Appreciate it. Yeah, thanks for the info.